Ramadan is the ninth month of the Islamic lunar calendar. It is a time of great significance for Muslims around the world. Muslims believe that during this month, God revealed the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad. The Quran is the holy book of Islam. It guides Muslims on how to live their lives. Ramadan is a time for spiritual reflection and growth. Muslims fast from dawn till dusk during the entire month. Fasting means abstaining from food and drink. It is a way for Muslims to purify their bodies and souls. Ramadan is a time to strengthen their relationship with God. Ramadan is also a time for Muslims to come together as a community. Families and friends gather to break their fast together. They share meals and prayers. Ramadan is a time for Muslims to show compassion and generosity to those less fortunate. Ramadan is a time for forgiveness and mercy. Muslims seek forgiveness for their sins. They ask God to guide them on the right path. Ramadan is a time for Muslims to start fresh and live a more fulfilling life. Muslims wake up before dawn during Ramadan. They eat a pre-dawn meal called suhoor. Suhoor provides energy for the day of fasting. After suhoor, Muslims perform the Fajr prayer. It is one of the 5 daily prayers in Islam. Throughout the day, Muslims engage in acts of worship and good deeds. They read the Quran, offer extra prayers, and give to charity. Muslims also avoid negative thoughts and behaviors. They strive to be patient and kind. As the sun sets, Muslims break their fast with dates and water. This is followed by the Maghrib prayer. It is another one of the 5 daily prayers. After the prayer, Muslims enjoy a meal called Iftar with their families and communities. Special nighttime prayers called Taraweeh are offered in mosques. Mosques are places of worship for Muslims. Taraweeh prayers are a beautiful display of faith and unity. Muslims recite long portions of the Quran during these prayers. Fasting during Ramadan is mandatory for all adult Muslims. There are exceptions for those who are ill, traveling, pregnant, breastfeeding, or menstruating. Children are not required to fast until they reach puberty. Fasting is not just about abstaining from food and drink. Muslims must also refrain from engaging in negative behaviors such as lying, gossiping, and arguing. The purpose of fasting is to purify the heart and mind. Muslims strive to focus on their spirituality. Fasting can be challenging. It teaches self-discipline and empathy. Muslims develop a greater appreciation for the blessings in their lives. They also gain a deeper understanding of the struggles of those who are less fortunate. Fasting has many health benefits. It can detoxify the body, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce inflammation. However, it is essential to consult with a healthcare professional before fasting, especially for those with underlying health conditions. Ramadan is a deeply spiritual time for Muslims. It is an opportunity to connect with God through prayer, reflection, and acts of worship. Muslims believe that the rewards for good deeds are multiplied during Ramadan. Ramadan is also a time for community building. Families and friends come together to break their fasts and share meals. Mosques are filled with worshippers, and there is a sense of unity and solidarity among Muslims. Ramadan is a reminder of the importance of compassion and generosity. Muslims are encouraged to give to charity and help those in need. They share their blessings with others. Ramadan is a time of forgiveness and mercy. Muslims seek forgiveness for their sins and strive to start fresh. They are reminded of the importance of kindness, patience, and understanding. Ramadan is an essential pillar of Islam. It is a time for spiritual growth, community building, and acts of kindness. It is a month of blessings and a time for Muslims to renew their faith and commitment to God.